Society has become absorbed, obsessed with self. Self-worship has become the norm. Humility is no longer the status quo. Modesty has become extinct. We're living our days exhausting pleasure, fascinated with selfies, fixed on dopamine rushes. We have transitioned into a culture where self-centeredness is okay. The generation of the self-obsessed best describes our era. There's an epidemic, a crisis, widespread amongst us. We're too busy and focused, paying attention to vanity. Meanwhile, the plague of narcissism intensifies.
Well, those selfies you're posting on social media could turn you into a narcissist. A new study shows people who frequently posted selfies showed a 25% increase in narcissistic behavior.
Are you a chronic selfie taker? While you may think you are social media savvy, others may call you vain, and researchers now say the obsession is causing a big problem in our digital age.
Assistant Professor Lauren Brengarth says technology has made it easy to put each of us in the spotlight, and we crave the attention.
It can become quite addictive in that people always feel that need to see, what are my friends saying, what is my family saying, what are celebrities saying.
But is it creating a generation of narcissistic behavior? Are we so vain we try too hard to post that perfect pic?
It's that instant gratification, it's getting that instant affirmation, instant acceptance, saying, hey, I see you, I hear you. The problem with it is that it tends to be really superficial.
Licensed professional psychologist Amy Solis says many times filters and other apps used to transform a picture means people aren't seeing the real you, and we're just fine with that.
Social media lends itself to us being able to portray maybe unrealistic versions of ourselves, always putting the very best foot forward.
And if your goal is to get as many likes as possible, it may never be enough.
The problem is that's so superficial and it's so momentary that it fades and you have to do it again and again and again.
Then there are the negative comments about your post or photo. They can be so devastating they can trigger depression in people who are sensitive or maybe suffering from low self-esteem.
In fact, the selfie has become such an addiction for some people. Researchers have linked it to mental health conditions that focus on a person's obsession with looks.